welcome back to Brunette Wig Place. I'm Lisa, and today I am doing a review for a new wig from Rene of Paris from their brand new Alexander Couture collection for 2019. This wig is Lucy, and the color on her is Coffee Latte. So just a quick reminder before I get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and then every time I post a new wig review or hair loss chat, wig related video, you will get a notification so you will know that I have posted something new. I so appreciate you subscribing and commenting and participating on my channel. So subscribe and come on over and join into the fun. So, like I said, I am wearing Lucy, and I was blessed, privileged, lucky, whatever you want to call it, enough to win this wig directly from Rene of Paris. And they had a fun contest for Thanksgiving, and it was a thankful contest, and they wanted you to go, this was on their Instagram, they wanted you to go on there and they wanted you to make a comment and tag another wig friend, wig sister, brother, whoever, and say why you were thankful for that particular person. So I had a very hard time because I'm thankful for everybody that I am friends with on Instagram, that comments, that participates with me, you know, in this wig journey. But I narrowed it down to a few, and I put their names in, and so they chose not only me, but my friend also won a wig. So it was really, really a sweet, gracious contest that they had. I appreciate them, you know, giving away a wig, and she was super excited that she got to win a wig too. So we both got to go on the site and pick out whichever one we wanted. So I chose this very pretty Lucy because she's she's long, but she's not super long. She's a great length for me, and she just looked like a really pretty style and something that I wanted to try and bring to my channel. And it also gave me an opportunity to bring in a new brunette with this Coffee Latte. So very, very exciting. A little bit about why it's named the Alexander collection. If you follow their channel, they have a YouTube, and they have their Instagram, all their social media. You may have seen some videos, some styling videos from Alexander Turnbull, and this collection is a collection that he has wanted to create, and they have now brought it into fruition. And so he is the one, you may have seen him doing styling videos. You can look up their YouTube, and he's got styling videos on there, really great videos. He's a celebrity hairstylist, and he is now a wig designer as well. So very, very pretty styles that he has in these collections. There's 8 or 10 wigs, I believe, and lots of colors. So very pretty collection. So let's jump in and we will talk about Lucy. I will go ahead and do a spin so you can see her from all the way around, and then we'll get into her specs and her color. So here's my right side. Really pretty. I like the movement at the ends. I like the way it, you know, you're seeing a flip out in the back, and the ends are just light, and they've got that pretty flip to them. So here's the back, my left side, and then back to the front. So very, very pretty style. She is a full mono top, open wefted cap, and then she does not have a lace front. So I will show you all of that when I get into the inside of the cap, and we'll talk about, you know, styling things and stuff like that with that lack of a lace front. But it's not too bad. I mean, you know, there you can see what it looks like without the lace front, and you know, it's not too bad. And the hair, the way the hair is, there's a little bit of a bang. If it was something that bothered you, you could even you know, trim this bang a little bit and get a little more forehead coverage, and then it wouldn't, you know, with that bang down, it doesn't show at all. So just depends on what your personal preference is with that, you know, lack of a lace front on the wig. So as far as her measurements, she is 5.51 here in this front on this fringe. From the crown down, she is 11.2, and then from the nape back here, she is 8.26. Excuse me, she's actually 11 inches on the crown measurement. It's 11.02, so technically 11 inches. 8.26, like I said, from the nape here, and then her weight is listed as 5.36 ounces. So she has permatease, not of course on the top because she's a mono top, but it's just real gentle teasing that's right where the wefts attach to the cap. So it's not bad. Her volume is coming from the amount of hair. And she, to me, whenever I put her on my head, I was like, va 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 voom. I mean, she is va 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 voom hair. You know, you can get volume if that is your thing, but you're not going to have to worry about, you know, any little permatease fibers sticking up or anything like that. She just has a lot of hair. So she looks like thick hair to me. Very pretty style, very sophisticated, and like I said, she has this mono top, so you know you can part her. I've got it, kind of got her just left of center here, but I've played around with her. You can part her directly in the center, and when you part her directly in the center, then these fringe bangs sort of, you know, play over each to one side, and that looks really pretty. Or if you like a right side part, you have that option because you've got your mono top, which is so great. So very, very pretty style. Her color, like I said, is called Coffee Latte. And this is a brunette that I have wanted to try for a while. So Coffee Latte is a medium to dark brown base. My eye is seeing more of a dark brown in my opinion. I think that their brunettes do tend to be on the darker side. I know I've tried ginger brown from them and it was darker than what I expected, but still not, you know, still a gorgeous brunette, but just darker than what I expected. Whenever I see a medium brown, this looks medium to dark for sure. So, and then she has two highlight shades running through here. She has a medium auburn and then she has a light brown. So the highlights are visible, but they're just very subtle. They're very pretty the way that they're placed. And when we go outside, you'll be able to see those, you know, really see them outside in the sun. But very pretty. There's some highlighting right here around the face, which is very pretty. So just a really pretty color. Really, really nice. So here is that front part. Now, like I said, there's no lace front. So I want to show you that up front, and you know, you can decide if that is for you or if that's a deal breaker for you. It's, you know, I love a lace front, but I have to say some of these wigs, they do a nice job of not having a lace front. And I've talked to a lot of ladies who just find lace fronts really itchy and that type of a thing. So, and again, if it really bothers you, I mean, I think it's kind of pretty to put the hair up like this. And when I first got it, it was bothering me because I think I was like longing for the lace front or something, but now I've gotten used to it. I've worn it, you know, a few times, and it's not bothering me as much. So and it looks pretty, kind of, you know, floofed away from the head, but it's not like it's like this, you know, where it's really visible. There is a little bit of coverage there with that bang. And what I have found with wearing it is the bang does flop a little bit. So you do kind of push it out of the way, but it just tends to push over there to the side and still disguises that fact that you don't have a lace front, you know. And remember with your wigs that you know to look for a lace front and you know what to look for in a wig, but when you're talking to people, they don't know that. So don't get caught up in some of that stuff that, you know, you might be like, oh, no lace front, you know. And believe me, people, they don't notice as much as what we notice from wigs because we're used to examining wigs. So just a little opinion there. So let me pop her off and we can look at the inside of her cap here. So really nice with this mono top. I was trying to determine if it's a double mono. I don't think it is. I think it's a single mono. So, and then it's got a, you know, a silicone, just a very thin silicone strip across here. When I say thin, I mean that in a good way, in that it's not, you know, hot or uncomfortable or anything. But if you feel the need to, you can place a piece of, you know, you can place adhesive or a piece of tape there if you feel the need to. But I just haven't really felt the need to do that. So she's got lace covered ear tabs, and ear tabs are good. Nice piece of metal in there. She does not have an extended nape, which surprised me a little bit. She does have the soft felt across here, which is comfortable on the back of your neck, but no extended nape. She's got the little hook pull adjusters, and I did have to pull each one of those just a tad on each side for my petite average head. This is an average size wig. Some people call these bra strap adjusters. You know, they're just a loop and strap there that goes through that. So let me put her back on. Oh, and open wefting in the cap. I mean, I'm sure you saw that, but I don't think I mentioned the open wefting. So, really, see what I mean? I mean, she is ba 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 boom. So, but pretty. Like I said, she's an average cap. I do have some room up here. She's a little bit big on me with my petite average head. So I think she's pretty true to average and would stretch, you know, a bit above average without a problem. So let's take her outside and we will look at this color coffee latte outside in the sun. Okay, so we are outside with this Lucy wig from the Alexander Couture collection from Rene of Paris in the color coffee latte. So I'm trying to stay out of the sun. Having a little trouble now that the seasons have changed and the sun is lower, you know, like I can't get out of the sun. But anyway, so, but I like to show you this under the patio cover before I get it out in the bright sun, just so you can see those colors. So you can see that dark brown base and the, there you can really see that highlight in the front. Those medium auburn and light brown highlights that are going through there. Very pretty. So now we'll step out here in the bright sun. Okay, so we are back inside with Lucy from Rene of Paris from their new Alexander Couture collection in coffee latte. So as you can see, that color is very pretty out there in the sun. I love the reflections of those highlights that go through it. So very, very pretty, very true brunette. You know, it looks like normal hair, you know, natural hair with a highlight running through it. So, and I also like, one thing I want to point out is I think their fibers are very realistic. They don't come, at least with this line in particular, this wig, it's not shiny. So I don't feel any need whatsoever to de-shine it with some dry shampoo or anything like that. So that's kind of nice. It's just, you know, right out of the box, this is the hair. And I did carry with me, I always carry a wide tooth comb, but with a longer wig, I comb through them, and I also, when I take it off in the evenings, I spritz some silicone spray back here because they do tend to tangle, and I did have a little bit of a tangling problem, but no worse than any other, you know, longer synthetic wig. So that's just something that is par for the course with synthetic, you know, longer synthetic hair wigs. So just have your little arsenal with your wide tooth comb with you so you can kind of go through it, and then use your silicone spray in the evening when you take it off. So anyway, but that's, you know, she's smooth to comb my fingers through and everything, you know, with using that silicone spray. So it's been doing great. So, so as far as styling, I mean, there's lots of stuff, you know, you can do headbands, you can pull her off the face. You're just gonna have to decide, you know, what your personal preference is there with pulling her off your face. But she's very pretty, you know, just with pulled back in a claw clip or something like that. She's pretty. I wore her the other day with this little clip in her. And like I said, I mean, I wasn't really conscientious. I wasn't self-conscious about the lace front. I actually started to film this review earlier this week, and I decided I needed to wear her more. And I'm glad that I did that, because I really have gotten past the no lace front. I mean, that's me personally. It, you know, all I can do is speak to myself, but it really is not a big deal anymore. So I'm happy that I did that. So, but really pretty, you know, these little alligator clips are really pretty, you know, and super easy to put into wigs. So, but she's also got, you know, the length and everything for a ponytail or an updo. And she stays really well, like up in a claw clip. What you want to do though, you don't have that extended nape, so you don't have that extra little insurance back there. So, you know, just make sure, pull her up when you're preparing to pull her up before you, you know, actually put in a rubber band or whatever. And just make sure that nape is right up against your neck so the wig's not rolled up. Just smash her down there. You can even run a little adhesive or a little piece of tape back there if you just want that extra little insurance that that wig's not gonna, you know, come up or anything. But honestly, I just find that they stay in place. But as you can see, she makes a pretty tail. You can even twist her, put in a big claw clip, And you know, she's really pretty for that. I tend to put longer wigs up eventually, like as I've worn them through the day, I'll find myself coming home and I usually pull them back, twist them, and stick a big claw clip back there, just because, you know, I just sometimes I'm a little tired of having the hair on my neck or whatever. So and it does, I think, sometimes help these fibers a little bit when they are tangling and stuff like that. Just keeps them from doing that so much, you know. And it's a cute hairstyle to wear, and if you've got a collar or something and you're concerned about the wear on your synthetic hair, you know, it's another good thing to do, you know, in prevention for that. So, but really cute wig. She works great. Glasses are over here. She works really well with glasses. I haven't had any problems, you know, putting glasses on and off with her. Her ear tabs, I don't think I covered. Her ear tabs are very nice. I'm really impressed with the coverage. Her cap comes down, you know, to a good place on me. I actually do have like some little white hairs and some little brown hairs that grow in here. And some, you know, I like those to be covered. So, but it's a good indicator for me, even though I have less hair than a lot of people, you know, if you do have hair there, it's a good indication for me that you're going to have pretty good coverage there. So, I've been really happy with the coverage there. So she is really a cute wig. Like I said, I appreciate, thank you to Rene of Paris again for, having the contest for me and for my friend, and go on Instagram and enter these contests. I'm telling y'all, you win on Facebook, Instagram. Sometimes I see them on YouTube, you know, they'll have a video that you follow or whatever, but go in there and, you know, win these wigs, folks. I mean, they're out there and they're available, you know, and it's fun. So anyway, this has been Lucy by Rene of Paris in the color Coffee Latte. Thank you again to Rene of Paris. Thank you so much for watching this video. And until next time, don't forget, you're absolutely beautiful. Bye.